there. You've got the BKB Clanks ready to jump into the fight, and the Stomp, it won't be able to connect. Homing missile will chase down 33. Pycat's found a target over on the right. It's going to be Pasha. He'll sprite up and push up the hillside. A missed chance will not be there. Can they get close enough? No, Roger tethers forward. They want to keep the run. Call down from Ramsey. Turns on the BKB and the flag cannon. PPD can't maintain that life. Pycat runs away. Here comes the ET splitter. Will not connect on anybody. And Solo has to actually protect himself. There's a lot of life taken away from Optic, but remember, they can just stand their ground. Or can they? Husker stunned up by the magic missile. The ET Storm doesn't do enough work. Ramsey's in close. And can they bring down the BCC? And sees its armor toggling. And what Roger 33 executes him in the back lines. They're back underneath the tower. 33 under Ghost Shroud wants to dive in deeper. The Stomp once again whiffing on the skies as Husker under the tier 2 tower. Zai doesn't want to stick around much longer, but Pycat does into the back lines. He'll find Ramses, diffuses him up. Ramses cannot fight that power. CC and Pycat, both wicked sick, both living. They're targeting perfectly as well, Pasha, so he is a non-factor.
Yeah, he needs to get this MKB. So they need this MKB and they need the Aegis to expire.
Dragon Tail Stump, they're going to find 33. He's died more times than anyone else on Optic Gaming, but with Husker jumping forward, the Stomp's out, and Gyrocopter, PPD's on solo life. The balls from Io will kill him off, freeing Ramses from the bind, and finally they break the Aegis to the Immortal. Call down from Ramses. He gets something in return, but they're so far behind. Optic can just walk through it, and GG. The call comes out. Virtus.Pro knew that was the last roll of the dice. Optic Gaming take game 1. The Broodmother inside the jungle. Now he's got a little bit of help now nearby him as Ramses. The initiation will come, swap him out. Pasha, he's wondering if he really wants to be involved in this. Maybe get a kill over on Zai, but yeah, as you said, BKB. Ramses can stand his ground and fight. Gus doesn't do jack against this. And Pycat, he almost died to the blood right. Virtus.Pro rampaging forward, looking towards CC&C. They still have Rupture up, the TP, the Nightmare. PPD was almost out of there, but now they find extras. CC&C brought down the old-fashioned way, terrorized stop the TP out. That was a trying to escape the Rupture, and PPD, take me, I'm yours. That's what he does. No other way to escape.
And he used his whole BKB on killing the Jakiro.
Fireflies off cooldown. The Pasha exploding PPD. Now go towards the skies. Ramsey's going in. His BKB will now be triggered. He's trying to keep Pycat down and keeping away from,
terrorized Rupture combo.
How much can CC&C maintain here? He's got his concoction. The double stun is up. CC&C wants to keep battling at 33. The perfect stun with the Cursed Crown. It tagged him up too. Zai wants to stand his ground. Pasha, he's got the toss up. Pycat, the swap out, but no one's back in. Everyone's so low. Is BD gone? No one. You can't distance into no one. Onto CC&C, finding the kill. 33 up towards the air. The burn is still real, however. The Flame Break doing its work. 33 will sacrifice his life. Buyback was there from the Alchemist. 33 does go down to Pasha's last swing, but Concoction flies forward. They have to split. Nightmare from Solo. So beautiful. Dodges the attack. Dark Willow can get inside the Shadow Realm. Another Concoction up for the Alchemist, looking for the target. The Shiva's Guard will find the kill, and CC&C will stun himself. There's no follow-up, however. Everyone's practically dead.
Oof, these fights are so crazy. Bloodseeker and Tiny try to kill him off.
Optic are coming out. That Shrine is brought down by Pasha's last hit. No one. Blink in. 33. He couldn't find the target. They just tossed no one forward. 33 will at least get the lasso. Dark Willow's trying to help mount the Cursed Crown. 33. He can actually just die on the top lane. Ramses was in the middle of Optic.
Albert.
His BKB is gone. The Heaven's Halberd disabling up Alchemist, and they're all terrorized. Pycat can take his ground thanks to the BKB, but Pasha is just clubbing him down with trees. CC&C can get the concoction out, but Ramses, he just tanks. You can't kill him. Okay, you can kill him, but the follow-up is still going to be there. Defensive, Yule Scepter up, Alchemist done by the Cursed Crown, dead for 2 minutes. That may just be the game. PPD can buy back, but what real good is that? Zai is running back to the base, the sole survivor for Optic Gaming, and Solo dunks him on the head. They're ready to finish the job, and that really is it. Virtus.Pro, they will take the top lane of Rax. So Roger will see that for half a second. Courier takes a turn into the Shadow Realm for the Dark Willow, trying to split the fight up with the Bramble Maze, Avalanche Toss, and a follow-up Cursed Crown. Undying is deleted before he can get the Tombstone off. Revenge is 33's. But while this is still happening, they have to use fortification. The tier 2 tower was taking considerable damage. Pycat can now find the revenge. Sprout from solo TP out. They'll cut through the damage. Hey, actually buys in the time with the toss. Pycat could not get the last steering arrow out. The PPD gets the control onto no one. Avalanche is there, known with a couple of launch charges. Wrath of Nature bounces through. That Reaper side, Pycat will be able to survive. He had enough life to live. Reincarnation will finally pop for the first time in a long time. But Pasha lends the stun. Bounces over towards Pycat. One more hit will do it. Double kill for Pasha. PPD trapped inside the trees. HY said this was safe. It's not the case. With the Hellfire Blast, Pasha's going up the kill, but the tombstone is perfect. Zai is able to fight with CC&C, but Pasha is still a beast. A triple kill for him. The stun's available. Throws it out, trying to control up the damage, and it is. CC&C will fall. Ram's in the trees, and now they sprout him again. Zai can't get away. Randy's finally brought down. PPD with level 4 brain tap will be there, and it's worth it, but it's his life that is the sacrifice. Virtus.Pro come out on top.
After that last win, they're heating up, moving forward into this main event, unless Optic can pull the most ridiculous comeback of the whole tournament.
Pycat visible for half a second. Half a second is long enough to get the dust off. PPD came out. Nightmare will protect him a little bit longer, but there's the Reaper side and the Curse Crown. PPD's down for a minute, and they'll look for the next one. Over towards Pycat. Disarmed. 33 does find the back line, killing off Roger, but the expense is so high. Solo's into the tree lines. He can't TP out away from this one. They just kill off the tombstone. Now that Zai is back towards the living, and maybe he'll be sent back to the underworld. Solo actually lives through all of this, thanks to the help of Ramses. Pycat doesn't accept it, however, that this is GG. Pycat calls it. The game is over. Optic are eliminated from the International, and Virtus.Pro keep their hopes alive. They'll reach the same...
Hope that this superior vision game is enough as the Meepo clone almost... Alright, there goes his reincarnation. Mid one has the BKB at 80 point time. Does have the diffuser blade to be able to slow down Snaking, so he's dead. Does have a buyback. And Fada just kind of fearlessly charging onto the high ground, seeing what's what, and sees that really nobody's home, so they go straight for the tier 3. Glyph is already activated. An arrow coming out, trying to move those meeples, does snag one of them. Now SVG lays out the tombstone at a distance. They're just going to try and kill this one meeple from a distance, but the Fisher comes in. They try and focus down the tombstone. Not going to be good enough. Snaking tries to go in again with his blade bell. Already dead. Now the Scythe of Ice placed onto the Mirana. There's so many zombies though. The zombies are creating big problems. Now the Echo Slam jump in again, catching the two supports. Reaper Scythe brings down the Keeper of the Light. YapzOr's up next though. Resolution and UR with their double BKBs. Hunt down a support or two. Ace finally falls, losing his Aegis, but everybody's low on the side of VGJ.Storm. Even SVG, who barely lives, need to be able to get back the fountain, but they can't give up Ancients at the same time. Oh no! Now the Keeper of the Light is dead. They needed to be able to keep that healer during this daytime. The other support dies as well. SVG does have a buyback. They've got range Raxes left in mid and bottom. You said just has to be more careful. I feel like Rezo's way overestimating his strength right now. Is
stun onto Puppy. The silencer with the arrow instantly out, but it's a bit too late. Puppy is able to get away. They have the Arcane Curse onto 3. Mid one comes in, will manage to take apart SVG. Dark Willow's going to be up next. Already has a reflection on him, slowing him down with no Shadow Realm for one more second. Finally gets it off, has a TP, but now SVG actually comes in with Snaking, managed to get a huge avalanche combination. Mid one's being threatened. Mid one's already dead. It is now VGJ.Storm's time to be able to strike. Ace comes back. Earthsplitter's going to whiff. He does manage to get the Dark Willow, trying to run him down. He has the Sunder. They need to be able to keep the control on him, and nice toss. Will manage to get the stomp in the back line to be able to finish off the Mirana, but Snaking, he wants revenge. Will be able to catch YapzOr with the avalanche. Resolution slowly poking at him bit by bit. YapzOr going to be trying to juke his way through the trees while Fada keeps pace. They're instead going to turn onto Fada and try and kill him. Fada's pretty tanky though, turns around, does spot them both, and he has the swap ready to go. They're just trying to kite VGJ.Storm back and forth. They jump in, trying to go for Puppy. The Global Silence laid out. They do have a stomp. They're going to be able to jump up to this Dusa. Might be able to finish him off, but they don't have a magic missile. Fada is out of mana, so looks like they don't really want to buy back here. SVG's going to be caught. Does have the Ghost Scepter. Arrow coming in. Arrow lands on him. Ace may just be caught here. He won't be able to turn around. It's under fast enough. A huge stomp comes in, but it doesn't save Ace's life, and he has no buyback too. Puppy tries to go for the 4-man Arcane Curse, but now he's going to be hit by the Curse Crown. Stunned up eventually. Global Silence laid out too to try and save his own life, but that won't stop the physical damage. Maybe the stomp will. It hits on 3. Puppy retreats. Fada's here. They're going to go for the Dark Will. The initiation from Snaking though, in lockdown 2. Silence already gone. Fada's down at half HP, but thankfully with Ace here with the BKB activated, he's going to go for SVG. Again, the Ghost Scepter delays things as much as possible. VGJ.Storm did not take Roshan. They forced buybacks.
And It's Secret. They want to play around this pit area. This is their all-in. They know that if they give up this
one bad initiation, the right one for Secret. They're trying to go for Snaking. The Terrorize is going to come in. It doesn't hit mid one or Ace. They managed to get the range damage, instant buyback from Snaking. Now Ace going to be caught inside the brambles, turning and fighting. MSS coming in.
He doesn't have all that
damage resolution. He has no mana shield whatsoever. He's going to be tossed in. Doesn't hit by the Earth Splitter, but mid one spots him. He sees the opportunity to bring low the carry of VGJ.Storm, and he doesn't have buyback. SVG has no HP either. Yuar's trying to fight through mid one. He has the BKB. Avalanche onto two. The toss in. Puppy. Yapzor as well. They're all crowded up, and they're all gonna die to the Starstorm. VGJ.Storm, they lost their carry and it looked dicey, but Yuar lives to be able to slaughter the rest of Secret, and now 5-2 here. His second life, BKB already activated, toss up in the air, and actually his resolution instead. Looking to be able to slow down Ace on the side though. Mid one is going for the Ogre, but it's Ace who's more important to activate his the refreshers are charged around, can manage to get off the Sunder, but Snaking with the Ghost Scepter will be able to dodge a lot of
Rezo, he's got the Divine!
Can't get away, he's got the Divine Rapier, everything to be able to save Rezo right now, but he's hit by the Stomp. Can they catch up to him? Here comes Yapzor, laying damage into Resolution. He needs two more swipes, one more, the body block from Yuar, the long range toss, they get him with Ace, he's dead, no buyback, only Snaking can do it now. MSS falls, but the damage, it's all gone for VGJ.Storm, and Team Secret march in with 3 heroes, but they're a little bit timid. They know it's a 3 versus 3, and they just got a massive win being able to take away that Divine Rapier off of the Dusa.
EP's teamfight is extremely threatening, but these Chen creeps can pose a bit of a problem when they are standing in that front line, even if there are those arrows and frostbites and whatnot. Zichi's in a good position for the wraparound.
Samel does find Pasha. 2 leaps have already been used, but that's going to mean the curse kicks in as Pasha will get taken down. Samel finds the Mirana, zips himself back out and away. As the TPs do come in from VP, no one with the jump, finds the 2-man avalanche, it's not enough damage there, the global silence comes out, the right clicks Arteezy with the silence, the slow, they'll get the kill on no one. Samel grabs the double kill, no hesitation here from EG, they're playing this pace that we've seen from them time and time before when they have this Drow Ranger strat, 14 minutes in, really getting the ball rolling, and now Ramses, he's silenced, he's penitence, the damage from the glaives, it's enough, Ramses taken down, the Earth Splitter's coming out from Roger, they're straight on top of Arteezy, but there's no other follow-up from VP, as Roger has to back off Samel with the big zip, looking to close the gap, but he doesn't quite find the connection. He'll retreat for now, but EG 10-9, 4K lead.
It was very smart that they, as soon as they knew that no one had that Blink Dagger, just group up. Don't let this Tiny do what he wants to do. Blink Tiny just wants to go around getting those pickoffs, but if you're grouped up, it makes it a lot more difficult for him to do so.
Oh, no one jumps in there into the back of the more progressive, but pretty much a 3-man avalanche. They have the stop as well as the CM moment's going to get cancelled straight away. Samel on top of Solo finds the Crystal Main, and no one looks towards Crit Tree Throw. Finishes off the kill. They lose Flight 2 as VP have found 2. Arteezy trying to get the rope. No, the Pasha's in with the start with the burst through S4. Takes down Pasha in time. No one's back in with the avalanche. They found 3 VP. Can they get S4 on Samel? Samel still with a little bit of mana left. That final bit of burst from S4 will kill off Roger. As S4 and Samel Survivor. 2 heroes on both sides living through that. He gets eyes on anyone they do have.
They caught a down mid. They caught a glimpse of Arteezy for a second with that sentry they have in mid.
It's Fly. Sure that he sees them, pops the curse down onto Ramses. No one's going to jump in immediately, but the gust comes out from Arteezy. They'll look to kite him up. They've got the slow ones, and no one tries to the TP out, but the right clicks are too much. No one's gone. Samel do lose Samel in return. There's 3% comes down. Samel will go down. He's dead only for 15 seconds, though, as EG still able to take over the fight. Beating down on Solo. Roger's got to split off to the side. S4 still trying to chase down Ramses. Ramses has the BKB. Pops it. Turns towards S4. Arteezy comes out of the Shadow Blade. A few right clicks. Can it bring Ramses down again? The arrow. It connects. Pasha looking for the control. The Storm coming out from Roger the side. The Splitter as well. It's out of Demon Samel! In with the zip, gets the double kill, looks towards Roger, finds the triple kill! At a time where it looked like VP were maybe just about able to set up a turnaround, Samel comes balling in and secures the 3 kills they needed to.
It's like normally like an Alchemist, he's scary, right? But you throw Lich Armor on him, it actually makes up a lot of the problems that Alchemist does have early on, which is the armor department. Makes him so much tankier. He's got the blink. He's already looking to get aggressive. Ramses
is straight on top of them. The concoction, the swap back, the magic missile. Ramses chain locked down as they get the kill. That blink dagger, as you say, certainly catching him by surprise. Didn't expect that jump to come in, especially out of the smoke that EG led in with. As EG find a kill. onto the tier 1 tower. Winter's Curse will be thrown down onto S4, but he was still able to get the ult out. Samel's just going straight in, gets to Crepify. Avalanche combo comes out. Can he get out of this one, Samel? He's falling pretty low. He can it again, fly with the bounce of the chain from Samel. Lives on 10 HP, 8 HP in fact, and EG just cleaned up the entire team. A regen,
and he gets a regen.
Oh, you couldn't have ridden it any better there for EG, that fight.
And maybe it's still 10 seconds for Ramses. He wants to try to find S4 here.
Let's see, Ramses jumps in, but there's Samel with the counterplay straight away on top of Ramses. Ramses pops the enrage, looks towards Samel, gets the bash. Can they get the damage on the fly? The chain frost bouncing around them all. Takes down Pasha, takes down Solo Ramses, gets onto Samel. They do get the bash, they do get the kill. Samel now down for 75 seconds. Buybacks coming out from VP. They know they've got a chance to take this fight, but Ramses, he goes down. RTZ gets the pick of the Winter's Curse, comes out. Roger getting himself away from the Radiant Spurn. They're very low. The avalanche from Pasha catches them all. Triple kill for Pasha as VP with the buybacks take the team fight.
Quite desperate now.
This is another tier 3 gone though. No, mid he's in. Ramses on top of Fly. Fly getting tossed up, tossed down. That's going to be Fly gone. Pasha pops the BKB.
Aegis gets reclaimed. The arrow connects on Ramses.
They found Ramses. He's going to be defensively 9 meds. Samel's going to jump forward, look for the concoction onto Ramses. The ult as well for S4 on the side. Roger getting focused. The golden embrace there. The swap back onto Solo. Solo down. They've lost both the support. 3P Samel. He's in onto Ramses. Ramses buys back straight away. No one with the BKB, but he's getting down low by the illusion. No one's out. He'll buy back as well. There's no Solo. There's no Roger. VP with only the 3 cores alive to hold against the 5-man of EG. As EG Moonlight shadowing, taking down this top rack. Samel jumping in on the mid. Ramses trying to deal with these Manta-style illusions of the Alchemist. The fortification comes through.
The base is dying.
But EG are finding the base. They're finding no one. They're on top of him. GG. Evil geniuses will knock Virtus Pro out of the competition and move 1 step forward in the bracket towards that Aegis of Champions.
It's going to be Pasha. He'll sprite up and push up the hillside. A mischance will not be there. Can they get close enough? No, Roger tethers forward. They want to keep the run. Call down from Ramsey. Turns on the BKB and the flag cannon. PPD can't maintain that life. Pycat runs away. Here comes the ETs. 33. Oh, Pycat's found a target over on the right. It's going to be Pasha. He'll sprite up and push up the hillside. A mischance will not be there. Can they get close enough? No, Roger tethers forward. They want to keep the run. Call down from Ramsey. Turns on the BKB and the flag. Playing straight to jump into the fight, and the stomp. It won't be able to connect. Homing missile will chase down 33. Pycat's found a target over on the right. It's going to be Pasha. He'll